it's forever, ever, ever, yeah. You and me together, yeah. There ain't nothing better, yeah. Let's hold this like it's now or never, ever, ever, yeah. You and me are tethered like forever, ever, ever, yeah.
It's truly miraculous that in the vastness of space, the eternity of time, love can find a way to grow and sprout between individuals. As we all know, we are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Nicholas George Dilley and Cristina Annabella Ellis. Of course, this is not the beginning of a relationship, but rather the acknowledgement of the next chapter in their lives together. Today, they will affirm their bond publicly and formally.
Play this out like it's forever, ever, ever, yeah. You and me together, yeah. There ain't nothing better, yeah. Let's hold this like it's now or never, ever, ever, yeah. You and me are tethered like forever, ever, ever, yeah.
Nick and Cristina met 7 years ago while living in Baltimore after they were introduced by mutual friends. And as Nick would be happy to acknowledge, he knew he was going to marry Cristina almost as soon as he met her.
She actually had a boyfriend for like the first year that we knew each other. Yeah, I actually got her number that night and texted her, like embarrassingly.
For a long time he like saved this, but he had texted me saying like, see you tomorrow, and I never responded. And so, yeah, so that was it. I was uninterested.
I always liked her, so.
Cristina, finally here, man. Let's go.
Thanks, guys.
It's gonna be awesome.
I'm so shocked to this day that you were able to keep the proposal completely secret.
It's probably the greatest accomplishment for me in our relationship to surprise her on anything.
Nick would tell Cristina he's going for a run, and he would actually go shop for a ring and keep this all completely secret. To not give up the secret, he came back and he didn't actually go on this run, so he would run sprints around the apartment, doused himself with water just to convince Cristina he was running.
Nick's sister got married earlier this month, and I remember when her now husband asked their parents for his hand in marriage or whatever, and I was like, Nick, you know, you need to be a better planner. Have you even asked my parents? Like, we've been talking about getting engaged, and they're, you know.
When Nick called me to ask for my blessing, to ask Cristina to marry him, I was elated. When I found out he asked me before our parents, Nick demonstrated incredible wisdom in knowing who is boss.
She was in pure shock when I originally proposed. I think that was the closest she came to crying, is when when all of her friends were there, but.
Nick like jumps over and just gets down on one knee and says like, Cristina, will you will you get married to me? And I was in such shock. I didn't even say yes. I just said shut the fuck up. And and I don't think I've actually said yes at this point. So you know, I don't know.
Oh God, you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
I love you so much.
Love you too.
Oh. I'm happy for you, kid.
Do you like it?
deserve it. It's unbelievable. You're unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Love you.
My name is Tim Dilley, and I'm Nick's dad. And I'd like to begin with just how honored I am to be selected your best man. Sue and I first met Cristina while attending a party. After a long chat with her, Sue and I looked at each other and said, wow, we need to get her and Nick together.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you tonight. I need you in my life.
We quickly went to look for Nick. When we found him, we both said, have we got a girl for you? And Nick casually said, yeah, I'm already working on it. And I guess he wasn't kidding, because here we are today.
Close my eyes and I can see you smile. I see the path we're going on. You give me every mile. Dreamed of you for oh so long. Etched into my mind, you are forever my design. And you are all I need. You're the love I'm looking for. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you tonight. I need you in my life.
I promise to be grateful for our love and our life.
I promise to be grateful for our love and our life.
I promise to be generous with my time, energy, and affection.
I promise to be generous with our time, energy, and affection.
I promise to always
Enjoy Hallmark's
countdown
to
to Christmas, even if it starts prior to Halloween.
I promise to name our first dog Elon, learn how to code, and to
Figure out
the meaning of life until you and done.
You can end it. To never stop having fun with you and always speaking an Australian accent.
And I promise to love you unconditionally.
And I promise to love you unconditionally.
I promise to continue speaking
Crazy accents.
Do the stupid shirt over my head dance. Travel around the world with you and be my best friend.
And I promise to love you unconditionally.
And I promise to love you unconditionally.
By the power of your love and commitment to each other, and by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Nick, you may kiss the bride. Friends, I now present Mrs. and Mr. Dilly.
Thank you so much for sharing this beautiful day with all of us, and I wish you a lifetime of love and happiness. I really cannot thank